Hey guys, if you're on, just give me a minute. I'm trying to get it up so that way if I have questions, I'll be able to answer them. Of course, nothing works out that easy. Let's see if we can do this. There we are. All right, we're up. As you come in, please make sure you let me know you're here and click the share button if you'd like. Hopefully my dogs won't be too loud in the background. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time waiting for people to show up. This was last minute and I really wanted to get this going so you all can see. And this is what we're going to be doing. So it's this actual frame down there. It's the backwards canvas. Hey, who just jumped on? Make sure you say hello so I know that you're here. So this is what we're going to be doing. It's the backwards canvas. You can use either side, so it depends on what you're making or what you're doing. So I could have flipped this over and used the white side on this. I kind of like the rustic look with the brown frame, so I stuck with the back side of that. Hey, Lens, Ariana with you? So I did this one, and I'm going to do some hook and eyes up here, and it will hook to this. So it would look really cute hanging. So I have to put a little hanging bracket on the back of this one. That's what we're doing. In order to do that, you're going to need a ruler, scissors, X-Acto knife, a big blade because my X-Acto knife is dull, pair of pliers, staple puller, rotary cutter, stapler, and a hammer just in case, and the torch. I've got a lighter sitting here on the side as well. Everybody's in bed for the night. Wow, must have been a busy day. I didn't expect too many people on this live because it was just the last minute. I kept getting messages. They wanted to know how I did the frame. So I figure I'm going to show everyone. So normally your frames come just like this. So I buy a bulk pack. So there's usually, it just depends on the size. You get 4 in the big packs, or if you go with the little packs, there's like 6, 8, 10. So the only thing you're going to do is we're going to make a cut in the center of all of these. Don't worry about if you muck up that frame. The other side of the frame is what we're keeping. So you're just going to cut it, and I'll show you how dull my knife is. I almost think sometimes that I used it backwards. So you see how this end here is layered over top of this. So this is the one we want to pull. So we want to pull the one layered over top, because if I try to pull that, it's in the way of this. So that's where we're going to start. So you're just going to rip it where I cut it and rip on down. Just rip on down. If some is stuck there, don't worry about it. We'll cut it out. All right. You want to do that all the way around the frame. So this here is underneath. So it's underneath. I can pull this piece, but I shouldn't pull that piece until I do the other side. Okay. And these two are on top, so we're good to go with them. And just make sure that you're pulling evenly. If I pull out this way, I may rip too deep on my canvas. Okay. Oh, now I'm stuck to my clothes. Loons, it looks like it might be just you and me. Nope, somebody else signed on. Who else is here? Let me know who's here so we can welcome you. If you have any questions, please be sure to post them. Right now, I'm just tearing the canvas off the frame because we're going to use it. If you get little pieces, I'm a real stickler. I'm not going to pull all the staples out of this one like I normally would do. I don't leave staples in mine. You can. You're not going to see them. I just know they're there, so I'm not comfortable with that. So the only thing I'm doing is I'm cutting right where the canvas didn't pull up. So I'm cutting right around that staple. And this is a good example right there. So you're just going to cut right where it didn't pull. And then you should be able to just back that canvas right off. You don't want to kind of pull it because you don't want it to rip the other way. Then you won't have a canvas to be able to use. Well, I think the third person is shy. All right, I'm just going to cut it. And it should be. Dullest knife in the house, let me tell you. All right, so we have it. Maybe. All right, and then I have a staple that had pulled. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my pliers and pull that out. Pulls out really easy. Now, if you're doing this and you're leaving the staples in, because this is the side, this is the outside of the frame. Look how pretty that frame is. So that's the outside of the frame. You'll notice, well, this one, they don't have staples in the corner. I always secure my canvases. Most of them will have staples in the corner. If they don't, I just put it in just in case. Because I found as I'm working with it or whatever, the corners start pulling apart. So that's all I do. And then I'm going to move this thing over here. I knew I shouldn't have had that up there. So if you have any staples that are sticking out and you're keeping them in, just make sure you bang them down. You don't want them poking through your canvas. So because I'm not taking these out, I want to show you all how to cut your canvas. Sorry for the loud noise. Bouncing my coffee right off. Okay, so that's all you're going to do for that. I'll show you how to cut the canvas. That's really easy. I have a cutting mat, but you probably want to lay something on your surface so you don't cut through if you have a rotary cutter. If you don't, you can use a razor knife. So what I do is I lay the ruler in the natural bend. So if I take that and I put it where it was, where that bend is, see how that fits? That's how it fit around the frame. And then I just move it back maybe about 1/4 of an inch. I eyeball it. It's not exactly straight. I can straighten it more when I put it on the frame if it's way off. But for the most part, it pretty much, you can eyeball it and see that you're going straight. And watch, this one will be the most crooked one that I have done. But I don't take time to sit and measure it. I just put it on there. I back it up a little bit. And I cut down. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Girl, I'm telling you, did you see that offer that Vicki posted? I like Vicki's offers for the simple fact that Brenda's is there's so many people. It's kind of like, you know, there's not a chance of us getting anything. I think with Vicki's group is a little bit smaller, which is nice. All right. Have you done the backwards frame, Cindy? Now, Libby was the one that had asked me about this, and she's not on, so she'll have to watch the replay. All right, so there you have it. So you just decide which side you want to use. If you could see, this has a little bit more brown to it as opposed to the white. So it's up to you which side you want to use. There's no wrong side and there's no right side. Wait, Aaron, what did you say? I didn't see a comment. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to torch our frame before I hook it up. Now, I would not do this in the house normally. I do it out in my garage. So if you have a torch, just make sure it's not, you don't want it really, really high. And I probably shouldn't be pointing it near my curtains. Oh, Aaron, I didn't see that. Yeah, I probably should not have banged that, but I was going to do it ahead of time, but I didn't have this frame. This is my last frame. Okay, so what you're going to do is you got to make sure that you're going to do this side and the inside. You don't want just the top of the frame. So what I try to do is I hold it away and I do, see if I can hold this down. So I just run it up the inside. There was one frame I did, it had sap. And let me tell you what, the sap caught on fire and I'm out in the garage going, oh, I wonder how this is going to work. Uh-oh. All right, hold on for a second. Got a technical malfunction here. Let's see if I can fire this thing back up. I'm not sure what happened. It just got all, I think it's because the way that I'm tilting it. I probably shouldn't tilt it that way. I hope you all can see what I'm doing. Aaron, you did your axe handle with the torch? This is so cool. Let's see if I can do it this way, so you all can see what it's doing. So you're just going to run it up the, did you see that fire? Just run it up the sides. I'm moving too fast, Aaron. See, I need lessons. I just don't want it to burn too much. One of them I did, it looked really burnt. I'm not like, ow, I'm not liking the burnt. Alright, so there I have the outside and the inside. So now I'm going to do the front of the frame. And you're just barely touching it on there. Just getting some of the detail. Here we go again. Aaron, why is it doing that? And then it still sounds like it's leaking. And I turned it off. Gosh, it's going to go up and burn my phone. See, it won't stay lit, Aaron. You guys, this is not the torch I used. My husband set me up with a full torch, which doesn't work very well. Let me just tell you that. It's not working as well as the other one did. How cool is that? Isn't that neat? Yeah, I just burnt the heck out of that corner. Now, if there was a fireman on here, they'd be telling me I should not be doing this in the house. And I realized that, but I was not taking my phone out into the garage. I think that's good. I think I've got it where I like it. When I didn't want it to light or stay lit, it didn't. All right. So that's all it is, guys. Be careful because the black of the wood will come off on your hands, or it's going to come off on the canvas. Yeah, you know what, guys? I can't read this chat and do this too. Back the flame up some too close. Getting low air is causing that. Oh. Wood burning tools instead of a torch for inside is a lot safer. I know, Cindy. He said, I'm going to have to buy you some a wood burner. And I'm thinking, if it's slower than the torch, no, I'll do the torch, but I'll do it out in the garage. I'm one of those, I want it done now type people. So it's kind of like if it can't get done now, then, you know. Guys, there's a couple spots where my staples are going to stick out, and I can't do it. So bear with me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves or ask questions if you have any. I think that was fine. There was another one that I seen, I thought. You know, I got ash flying around in here. Yeah, it probably wasn't a smart idea to do that in here, guys. All right, so I'm going to pull my mat up. It smells good in here. It almost smells like a fire pit. What, the canvas that I'm working on, Aaron? What do you want on it? And then if you look, it pretty much lines up. So if somebody buys it and they look at the back looks nice. And that's kind of what you want to go for. I mean, you don't want somebody to pick up their the picture or whatever and not look so nice. So I've seen people do it from the middle. I've had more luck doing my corners. So I'm going to start on the corner. I meant you do it where you feel more comfortable, but I feel like I can get a better pull from a corner than I can if I go from side to side. So I get a big pull to this corner. That probably could have been used to cut a little bit shorter. Pull that corner. And you might notice that it pulls over here out of this corner, so just add another staple. Your first corner is like the hardest because you're really tugging it. I love the burnt frame too. I think it's cool. All right, and then now you're going to work your sides. So I'll do the middle. All right, guys. Hey, Aaron, you need to send me the address if you want me to come over on Thursday. And there's been times that I get it most of the way done and then I notice one of the corners didn't pull right. And I just use my staple remover and I take that corner off and I redo it. But for the most part, I mean, if you go from corner to corner, I've had more luck with that. Now look how tight that is. Now you see a little ripple down here in this corner. In order to fix that, the only thing I would do is get in the frame so you can see what I'm doing. Is I'm going to pull this one up and I'm going to pull it tight. So just pull it tight and make sure that you have it. I think we got it. There you go. And this is, it's a tight frame. It's a tight canvas. So I think that's going to look really, really cute with something in the center. I didn't think of anything to put in the center of this one. I just wanted to real quick show you guys how to do it. And now, do you see what I'm talking about where I said the frame pulls apart? So just make sure that you put staples in there. This one isn't. It's made that way, but they will. They'll start separating there just from the weight of the canvas and I guess all the staples and stuff that you're doing to it. Where did I get the staple gun? I got it at Lowe's. I got it at Lowe's. It was like $6. And it works perfect for this. Absolutely perfect. I don't like this corner. See, this is my problem, is I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this. I'm figuring if people are paying for it, it's got to be right. Which takes me a long time to do stuff because I want it to be right. You want farm kitchen stuff, Aaron. Are y'all doing farm? Aaron, is that you or is that Amber? Amber, are you typing for Aaron? All right, guys, I think that's... I think that's it. I think that one looks really, really good. I want to watch touching it because I've got black on my hands from the frame. I also did this. I did these and I posted it in the burnt wood too. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some type of flower or something. I haven't figured it out yet. But I really love the Good Morning Gorgeous and Hello Handsome. Look too cute above somebody's bed. Hey, Skylar. All right, do y'all have any questions? Sharon, you have any questions? Oh, I love you too, Sky Pie. I miss you. I'm going to need her to get her over here, Aaron, so she can do some chalk couture stuff. I said something. Ariana did one. Ariana did one, and I said, we got to get old Skylar over here. And Ariana said, yeah, and we could do a video. But yeah, I meant one night when you have her, I know that you all will be moving into the house, so it's going to be monotonous. But once things calm down, I'd like to have her over here so she can make stuff. She can even do something for her room. All right, well, I have that one, and I want to show you guys while I have you. I found these trays. How cute are those? There was that one and this one. This would be so cute as a centerpiece with something in the center. I'm not sure what. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, Sharon, have you thought any more of getting into this, or are you still tossing it around? Yeah, Aaron, I keep an eye out, and if I see trays like that, I try to pick it up. Lindsay picked me up another tray, but I don't know what I know what I did with it. It's downstairs on my coffee bar that I'm going to put paste on. And then there was something else. There was something else that I got, but I don't know what I did with it. I have another big cutting board that I'm going to do something on, and I have a couple more of those floating frames. I've got to start getting stuff together for Inwood, though, because that guy's getting a little antsy, and he wants some of the stuff in his store. So I've got to get together working on that. I'd like Amber to come over, Aaron, one time and tell me what she likes, rather than surprise her and make it something that she likes. All right, guys, I don't want to keep you. Bye, Charlotte. Bye, Skylar. And I don't think Angel made it on here with all her boys. But, hey, anybody that's watching this, if you're watching the replay, please put replay in the comment below and share. Hit that share button down there. Let's get that posted on your page. It may help somebody else out that's looking to make one of the backwards canvases. It's a great idea. It's very inexpensive. I like this idea if you plan on having a class, doing a workshop with me. We could pick up the canvases and we can start doing that. We can make the backwards canvas. It's a lot cheaper than the chalk couture boards. The only problem is it's really not fixable. So if you put something on there and the paste runs or the ink runs or whatever we're doing, I can't fix it. A chalk couture board, I can fix. We can wipe it off and we can restart over, or we can just use a little cloth and tidy things up. So just make sure that if that's the type of party that you want to do it on canvas, that we go with a fairly easy transfer, something that we can peel back and lay down, a couple colors, not a whole lot. But yeah, just hit me up and let me know. Sharon, see if you can get some girls together. Get your mother and get Jane and Mandy and the rest of them. See if you can get them all together and do a class. It'd be fun. I don't have to do the $35 class. We could back it down to a lower fee and just do the canvas. But let me know. The more people you get looking at this stuff, I think the more excited you'll be about joining, you know, and doing this on a regular basis. Bye. Thanks, Linz. Bye, Skylar. Bye, Charlotte. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Cindy, we'll be talking. I'm going to start posting to our Chalk Time Chalkers page. There's some other stuff that I'd like to start posting down there. Have you started, if you haven't, started a YouTube page? If you start doing videos, you need to start posting them on YouTube. They're getting a lot of action there right now. So I went ahead today and spent some time this evening when I got home from work posting videos to my YouTube channel. Sounds so funny. Anyhow, have a good night, guys, and I'll probably see you over the weekend. Thanks for joining. Bye.